Alright, timestamp July 14th, 2025. It's almost 5 o'clock. It's like 4:40. Been on the phones. Called my parents' bank. Trying to get some of the 800 number orders that my dad thought were a great idea off his credit card. And getting the runaround, because I'm calling the local branch. I'm on hold for 30 seconds and then it throws me into the national queue. And I'm getting call centers in Alabama and Texas and everywhere but the local branch. It's like 5 miles away. That wouldn't normally be a problem, except apparently when they processed my paperwork with power of attorney and all that stuff, I'm on their account, but they didn't forward all the power of attorney guardianship paperwork to their attached credit card. So I can still use their credit card. That's not an issue, because I've been using that card to handle their bills and stuff. And I don't have any liability there. But I can't access the account to have things taken off of it because everyone at the call center says, well, yeah, you may be on their bank account, but they didn't forward that information to the card, so you can't access the card. It's like, I've got the card in my hand right now. My dad's in a home, my mom's dead. What do you want? And they're like, we have to follow the rules. I'm like, yeah, no, I get it. That's fine. So they're just not picking up at the branch. And I was on the phone playing Where in the World is Marcus Wolfgang for about an hour and a half. It's infuriating. I don't know how many different call centers I got a hold of. A couple of them got kind of edgy with me right at first because they'd pick up and I'm like, okay, before we even begin, they're like, well, I need your account number. I'm like, before we even get into that stuff, where am I calling? Because if this isn't, the location that I'm trying to call, it's pointless because you're going to tell me the same thing the last 5 people told me. Well, what's your account number? What state are you in? Let's start with that. Well, I'm in Virginia. Then you can't help me. Well, we don't know that. Yeah, no, we do. Your 4 predecessors said, ooh, yeah, if they have the paperwork at the local office, they need to turn that in so that we can actually do this. Otherwise, I could help you. Absolutely infuriating. Called the septic company. And they told me that they were waiting for the stuff to get back, and then they looked and said, okay, the stuff came back, which means lack of follow through again. My call prompted them to go, oh, we should do something. So we're trying to get that set. It's getting ready to rain. Weatherman said 94% chance of bunny. I don't know if you caught that or not. I'll check it on the playback. You heard the thunder of hooves. Yeah, you almost had him, buddy. Your front wheel brakes are working great. There are definitely 2. I think I mentioned it the other day, though. Because I clocked a light medium brown one, which is the one I've been calling Jeannie because light brown hair. And then a minute later, after Jeannie had already made her escape under the fence, there was a dark brown one giving me the please don't sell me out look. So, and Tiny had said that there might be another one darker, but Tiny thought it was maybe black or a dark gray, which there still could be a black and a gray and a polka dotted and a paisley. I have no idea. No idea whatsoever at this point because, bunnies. They have a reputation for a reason. So, it could be a whole colony. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure the medium brown one, which is what just went running that way, it could be the wind moving something around, or that could be another bunny. I'm not sure. Anyway, we know there are at least 2 now. And I think Scrappy does too. at this point. I think Scrappy's well aware of that. He honestly, he may not be able to count either, so I don't know. I don't know. But so trying to jumpstart septic. Called about the SUV. Talked to the mechanic that they've been using for years, and caught the girl at the front desk up on that, and got a oh no when I mentioned mom died, because she knows everybody in the family, and trying to get that worked out. She gave me the name of a towing company that they go through, that she said is affordable, reliable, all that. You good? Scraps, come on. So yeah, I'm coming. Now you're waiting for me. Yeah, okay, sure you are. We've been waiting for you the whole damn time. Cookie time. I don't know, you want a cookie? We're working on that. Come on. Works better when you don't get right in my path. Can't service you when I can't walk. I'm excited too. Yeah. You can spin in a circle, you can do all that. Good boy. Go eat your cookie. Fumble! Okay, you're gonna eat it in front of me so I cannot traverse. Scraps, man, come on. And you're a messy eater, so it's going everywhere. I'm walking around you. Somehow. Hypothetically. Hey, success. Got a couple of my orders. eBay and or Amazon. But yeah, no, so I know the towing company to use, and they said they have availability later in the week. They can take it. So I just need to get it to them towards the end of the week. Trying to get that thing fixed up. They can get the rekeying done since... And at this point, I don't even know if Dad really does know where the key is or isn't. Because he could be bluffing me. You know, the whole, you get me home and I'll show you where I hid it. You're going to make us spend a couple extra $100 to get it rekeyed. Because we're not negotiating. Those days are long over. I don't trust you in every way possible at this point. As I get you home, you could start throwing tools in the back of your truck and try and like blitz out of here to go to Pennsylvania to raise horses. You know, no, I don't trust you. You or the man that takes you in the elevator to the 3rd floor of your 2-story building. I don't trust him for anything either. Yeah, just in honor of The Shining, any fictional people that my dad interacts with now, my wife and I have begun to call Lloyd the bartender. So, you know, the man in the elevator is Lloyd the bartender, the business owner that my dad gave things to for safekeeping in the restaurant that's just down the hall from the house. He gave these things to Lloyd the bartender. Man's everywhere. Really didn't want any of this to turn out this way, you know. And I can't change it. I can just try and go with the flow and flow with the go, as one of the people I watch online says. Very grounding advice. But I'm used to having a plan and working said plan, so kind of the going with the current thing is difficult for me. but I can pivot and exist within chaos pretty well, but I'm trying to make order of the chaos. And normally I can do that without any real hiccups or astrids, fish legs, any of them. But it's one of those moments where I feel a little overwhelmed. But some successful phone calls here and there. I got a couple of accounts canceled. The alarm people want to charge me for the duration of the contract, which I guess is for another year and a half. It's like $1,700. And I told them cancel the account and no, I won't be paying that. Nicely. And I was told, well, he signed a contract, and I'm like, that's true. And now he's been deemed incompetent, so I have a hard time believing that you're going to be able to hold him to account for a billing contract. I don't know that you can do that, being that he's now deemed incompetent. I think that kind of nullifies the contract a little bit. The lady I was talking to was like, that actually is probable, but you may have to have your lawyer contact our billing department to basically have that discussion. I'm like, okay, no problem. Send me the bill that I can ignore. No problem. So, because I gotta get my own security system set up that actually works correctly. But I'm gonna relax for a few, and then I'm gonna make some dinner. Make it a great day.